Sacrus is a Russian patented device created by the same inventors as CORDUS, which eliminates the fundamental cause of the spine's dysfunction. The microdisplacement of the sacrum and the base of the skull, complementing the therapies with CORDUS. Most people have a deviated sacrum or coccyx due to their sedentary lifestyle, by falls in childhood, a trauma during pregnancy or at birth, or sports falls. It's an important element in the treatment of herniated discs, sciatica, and scoliosis, among others. It may also be applied on the diaphragm and the knees.
It can be used in sacrum, atlas, dorsals, diaphragm, hips, and knees.
Sacrum correction. The specialized design of Sacrus adapts to the human body's anatomy. It has tips that work with acupressure and with neodymium magnets. Sacrus isolates and lifts the sacrum. The user just lies down on the tips of the device, breathes, relaxes, and keeps that position for 3 or 4 minutes. When placed on this zone, different positions are carried out, and with each breath, the tips of the device start to penetrate the muscles slowly. The acupressure tips of the device act on key points of the sacrum and coccyx, relaxing the deepest muscles and ligaments, where neither massage therapists nor chiropractors can reach with their fingers.
Due to its shape and design, Sacrus works mainly on the muscular fascia, which guarantees changes in positions and biomechanical changes. This is possible thanks to its direct action on ligaments, bone structures, and tendons. We ask the patient to lie on the device. Due to the action of gravity and the patient's own weight, the device progressively adapts to the body and performs the desired therapeutic effect.
By this method, the correct position of the sacrum and coccyx are recovered, improving the spine's balance and eliminating, from the origin, dysfunctions and pains. The treatments for these diseases will not be effective if their origin is not attended, which is linked to the bad position of the sacrum and the atlas. Atlas correction. Sacrus fixes the base of the skull with a slight stretch of the neck.
We find the area where the atlas vertebra is located. We place there the widest part of Sacrus. We ask the patient to bring the chin to the sternum without opening the mouth.
Chin to the chest. And stretch. Stretch towards here so that your entire neck is stretched.
Keeping this position, we slowly lower the neck. And the patient must feel traction that starts in the cervical area and will spread along the entire spine.
Lower one leg. Slowly. And the other one too.
And the effective stimulation on the atlas vertebra is transferred to the whole spine.
I liked it a lot because you feel the whole body perfectly aligned.
This soft pressure and stretch that is made in the cervical zone helps to unblock the zone and to recover the correct function of the atlas.
Usually, people have the first cervical vertebra misaligned, caused by a trauma during birth. This generates serious diseases in the spine and unbalances the entire nervous system.
Diaphragm correction. It's carried out laying on your stomach. The acupressure tips of the device penetrate in the zone of the upper stomach in a soft manner, unblocking the tensions that affect the normal functioning of the internal organs.
This is the point on the diaphragm. And what is its importance? We must remember that the static and dynamics of the entire spine are involved in the respiratory musculature. By placing Sacrus, we will achieve that the bases of the lungs expand and, therefore, the inspiratory capacity of the patient is increased.
Application of Sacrus in other zones. With Sacrus, you can make an osteopathic discharge of the dorsal zone for the correction of scoliosis. It can also be placed on the hips and knees. Does the use of Sacrus cause pains? The correct use of Sacrus, according to the manual, will not cause any pain. The advantage of the device is that the pressure can be adjusted depending on the conditions of your back. It can be used not only on flat surfaces, but also on a bed. It is recommended to complement Sacrus using CORDUS to obtain beneficial and faster results.
I really like the stretching feeling. I felt very relaxed in the lumbar area. I think it's a really good complement for the other device. We have started to use CORDUS and Sacrus, and truth is that since the first day we've seen changes in our patients, in their symmetry and their posture. We keep using it because we've liked the results we've had.
In patients with herniated discs in their lower back, I have seen a significant progress. We are implementing this new system, this new technology, with our patients, and we recommend it to the general public. For myself and with patients, obtaining very good results. When you want to use a treatment that's not surgical, in diseases such as in herniated discs or chronic lumbar pains.
I had some pinching, and since I have been using the device, the pinchings are gone. Also, I feel my sacral part very relieved. I suffer from cervical and lumbar pain, and I felt the area relaxing a lot, in the sacrum too.
I came with a lumbar pain on the right side. I leave without pain and with good mobility. And I want my patients to know these essential devices that will change our lives. I also want my colleagues to try them and be able to recommend them to patients.
This device worked really well for me. It is very effective in treating the sacrum and lower back. I recommend it.
These two devices have been really fantastic. I was able to relax very well.
The pain in my knee was gone. I recommend this. They are excellent devices.
I was very surprised by its benefits. The feeling of how your spine is relocating. I have around 2 years using CORDUS as well as Sacrus on my patients. And I've been able to see truly good results. It's a tool that I much recommend using. It has very efficient results in treatments for patients with spine problems, and patients with biomechanical problems in legs.
My pain's relieved, I feel very good. I feel relaxed and calm. It's a very good treatment, and I will apply it with my patients.
I can see that it works. It eliminates pain. And it'll help me a lot. Sacrus also greatly relieved the lower back. And we will also incorporate it in our clinical practice.
CORDUS and Sacrus are excellent tools for everyday use. We have seen that the body completely relaxes.
I used it on my spine, and you can feel the relaxation and the work it does on paravertebral muscles.
I feel very relaxed and happy with both devices.
The devices are quite effective for spine pains. The parts that this touches on the spine, any chiropractor is able to get there or cause any pressure. And you immediately feel how the spine starts to align.
For specialists, the correction of the sacrum is a difficult task, since it is a bone surrounded by several layers of ligaments and strong muscles. Usually it requires long treatments and outstanding medical skills to correct it. Sacrus is the best option to recover the balance of the musculoskeletal system in a simple way using it at home.
Take care of your health. More information at cordus.com.